Hello and one and all, and hope you guys have all had a chance to see The Batman, because this is now my spoiler review of the film. But to those who still haven't, feel free to check out my non-spoiler review. It's right on my channel. But in case if you've not seen this film, this is going to contain spoilers. I'm not going to talk about entirely everything. This is going to be what I liked about the film, and of course most of the film anyway. But for those who don't care, welcome anyways, but you have been warned nonetheless. So, in my review, I said I absolutely loved it, and it sort of connects with the Dark Knight trilogy. For me, well, the Dark Knight mainly, but it's sort of a flip-flop for the best superhero film I've seen, and because the Batman had everything that I wanted it to be. It was the type of Batman I wanted to see for a long time. It was the closest to the animated series it has ever gotten. So, right off the opening scene, you have the Riddler trying to murder somebody, and right off the bat, I thought they were going to do a remake scene on Parent Death, because that kind of looked like, oh, is that Thomas Wayne? But correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I don't think it is, really. I mean, but if for any reason it is, I thought he was probably in the funeral scene, but I could be wrong because I've only seen the film once. But and then of course we do get that awesome induction with Batman, Robert Pattinson, and you do get the narration, which was actually really good. I was completely surprised about the narration. It was actually really good. And we get our introduction to Batman, which was so great, and just hearing seeing the feet and the footsteps going along, and there's the bad guys there. He's taking them out, and he's like, "I'm vengeance." And that scene was just perfect. It was the perfect way to introduce Robert Pattinson's Batman. Now, with his Bruce Wayne, Robert Pattinson is not Bruce Wayne as much in the film. The most recognizable part of the film with Bruce Wayne is the funeral scene, I think, and of course a moment with him and Alfred, obviously. But this is mainly focused on Batman, pretty much, because it's 2 years he's been Batman. He's fighting crime, and and can I just say, guys, the score by Michael Caccino is amazing. I don't know if it's quite as good as Hans Zimmer's score for the Dark Knight trilogy, but it's definitely one of the best for sure. And just, it was great. I loved how it played out. It's sort of neck to neck, although some people have complained that it does play out too much, the main theme itself. Well, the Dark Knight theme was replayed throughout the Dark Knight trilogy, so why not have this theme anyway? But it was a great theme nonetheless. And can I just say, the cinematography by Greg Fraser shot this film so well. He shot Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and most recently Dune. And the film just it blinks with dark colors, and just it is so well lit, and it was so great and creepy looking for a Batman film. This is the darkest Batman film to date, and it really blew me away. And I love the scene where Batman is talking to Jeffrey Wright as James Gordon, and there's this huge crowd of policemen, and Batman is punching James Gordon, and just running off, and you have a really cool flying scene, which I actually quite liked. You know, that was so good, that scene. And the way Riddler is used now, he's not used as a jokey character. He's pretty much used as if he as if you would be watching Saw, because this film has a Saw vibe. Although I have not seen the Saw films myself, but looking at what the Riddler does in this film, played by Paul Dano, who I said was excellent in my non-spoiler review, just probably the most creepy version of the Riddler we've ever gotten to date. And it really just works so well how you get to see him through technology, which is pretty much the Saw vibe. But really, this film mostly deals with, Seven, because this film is certainly inspired by Seven, with vibes in there and all. Certainly David Fincher, kind of like how with Joker had Martin Scorsese vibes to that. And also, if you remember back in my non-spoiler review, guys, my thoughts on the chase scene was great. And it's the chase scene with the Batmobile, with Batman and Colin Favreau as the Penguin. That was a great chase scene. One of my favorite chase scenes in a Batman film. Like, it was filmed so well, and I thought, my God, this is an ending. It was just so riveting. It had me on the edge of my seat, and I absolutely loved that moment. It was great. I loved it quite a bit. And they first introduced Zoe Kravitz in the film, and she's also introduced same time whenever the Penguin's introduced. Her introduction was great. And with Andy Serkis as Alfred Pennyworth, unfortunately, he isn't in the film all that much. You do see scene with him and Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne, and scene where there's this bomb going off, and immediately thought, wait, oh my God, is he dead? But then you do see him on bed, he's having a moment with Bruce Wayne, and it did have me quite a bit as well, honestly. And near the end of the film, we get, whenever the Riddler is getting put into Arkham Asylum, we see another figure, that being the Joker. No other Joker, nor Walking Phoenix. It is a completely different Joker. It is a new Joker. It's a Joker for this timeline. Looking at the Joker, because right now we've had 3 that have only appeared in a DC film one time, that being Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, and Walking Phoenix. All the other Jokers have had more time as the character, because Jared Leto was in more than one film, obviously. And of course, Mark Hamill for the animated series. This Joker right here looks as if he's going to be in the next one, and I look forward to see where they go with his character. And those are really my spoiler overall thoughts. I don't normally do spoiler reviews. I only really do them when I feel like it. But there were some stuff that I did wanted to talk about, and I finally talked about them in this video. So that was great. But alrighty, guys, and that was my spoiler thoughts on The Batman. You know, I love this film. It's probably going to be my favorite film of the year, but we'll see how the other films come out with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And of course, we've got some TV shows lined up with Moon Knight and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh my god, they look so good. But there you go, guys. That was my spoiler review on The Batman. Comment down below, let me know below what are your predictions for the upcoming sequels for The Batman. Comment down below, let me know what was your favorite, what scenes did you like in The Batman, what were your favorite moments. You know, let me know below down in the comments, and let's have a great discussion down there. And if you're new to my channel, I am from the UK, who likes to review movies, especially classics, on special occasions and when something new comes out. And I like doing it on YouTube every now and so often. But as always, again, if you are new to my channel, please feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and notify that bell before you leave. And all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.